Hello everyone, my name is Urvisha Patel, working as an assistant professor in Computer Engineering Department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Let's continue with unit number 2, the architecture of BI and DW. We have already learned about data cube and calculation of total number of cuboids in previous lecture. Now we are going to learn OLAP operations. OLAP stands for Online Analytical Processing. There are different OLAP operations. First is roll-up operation, in which we summarize the data by climbing up the hierarchy. You can also say by dimension reduction. Another one is drill down operation, or we can say roll down operation. It is totally reverse operation of roll up. Next is slice operation and dice operation. Slice operation means project operation and dice operation means select operation. Next one is pivot operation, or you can say rotate operation. Pivot operation is used for visualization. You can change the axis in pivot operation. Other operations are drill across operation and drill through operation. In drill across operation, more than one fact tables are available. In drill through operation, we can go through the bottom level of the cube to its back-end relational tables using SQL. First operation is roll-up operation. The concept hierarchy of location is street, city, province, and country. For roll-up operation, we are rolling up the data is aggregated by ascending the location hierarchy from the level of city to the level of country. Let's see one example. This is our main cube. We are applying roll-up operation on location from cities to countries. Here 4 cities are available. Toronto and Vancouver are the cities of Canada, and New York and Chicago are the cities of USA. So here we are merging the data of two cities, Toronto and Vancouver. Here we have 605 and 395. So we are combining the data. Here I am putting 1000 because 605 plus 395 is equal to 1000. Here 1000 is available on one single cube. Here also 1000 and here also 1000. Next we are combining New York and Chicago data to the country USA. So 1560 plus 440 is equal to 2000. So this is the roll-up operation on location from cities to country. In roll-up operation, we can perform either by climbing up a concept hierarchy. Everyone know about concept hierarchy, right? And you can say by reduction of the dimension. This is roll-up operation. Next is drill down operation. Drill down operation is totally reverse operation of roll-up. Drill down is performed by stepping down the concept hierarchy. This is the concept hierarchy of time, day, month, quarter and year. Stepping down means we are converting year to quarter, quarter to month and month to day. On drilling down operation, the time dimension is descended from the level of quarter to level of month. This is our main cube. Here we are applying drill down operation on time dimension and we are converting quarter to month. Here time is available in quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. Quarter 1 is converted into January, February and March. Quarter 2 is converted into April, May and June. Quarter 3 is converted into July, August and September. And quarter 4 is converted into October, November and December. So here we are applying drill down operation by stepping down a concept hierarchy from quarter to months. Next operation is slice operation. The slice operation select one particular dimension from a given cube and provide a new subcube. Here slice is performed for the dimension time using criteria time is equal to quarter 1, time is equal to quarter 2 or time is equal to quarter 3, etc. Let's see the example. Slice operation for time quarter 1. Here I want only data of quarter 1. I don't want the data of quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. So slice operation means here I am cutting the cube from this line. After cutting the cube, we can get one slice of the cube. Actually that is called slice operation. So here we have only two dimension, cities and item types. Item types are mobile, modem, phone and security. These four are item type. And here I am taking locations Chicago, New York, Toronto and Vancouver. This slice is for quarter 1. This is called slice operation. And here I am writing the data. 605 is already available here. 825 is already here. 14 is here and 400 is here because value are saving in one single cube. This is our slice operation. Next one is dice operation. In dice operation, we need to select two or more dimension from a given cube and create a new subcube. The dice operation on the cube based on the following selection criteria. If I want the data of location Toronto or Vancouver, time quarter 1 or quarter 2, item mobile or modem. Here in this cube, I want the data of quarter 1, quarter 2, Vancouver, Toronto and mobile modem. I don't want the data of quarter 3 and quarter 4. So I am cutting the cube from here. I only want the data of mobile and modem. So cutting the cube from here also. And I only want the data of two cities, Toronto and Vancouver. So you can get one subcube from this whole cube. This is called dice operation. Dice for location, Toronto, Vancouver, time quarter 1 or quarter 2 and item mobile and modem. So you can get small cube from this whole cube. This is called dice operation. Next is a pivot operation. You can also say rotate operation. Here we are only rotating the axis. Axis means your x axis and y axis in order to provide an alternative presentation of data. This is only for visualization. Here we have cities and items. So after applying the pivot operation, we can get here items and in this axis we can get location. So we are only rotating the axis for the presentation of data. StarNet query model. This query model is very important to learn because from this model you can see the hierarchy of all the dimensions table. The querying of the multidimensional database can be based on StarNet model, which consists of radial lines. These are the radial lines emanating from the central point. This is the central point. This is the radial line. Each line represents the concept hierarchy. This is the concept hierarchy of time, daily, quarterly, annually. Concept hierarchy of location, region, country, city. Each abstraction level in the hierarchy is called a footprint. These are the abstraction levels 1, 2, 3. These are called the footprints. Concept hierarchy can be used to generalize the data by replacing low level value by higher level abstraction. Here we can replace the daily value with quarterly value and we can generalize the data. We can also use to specialize the data by replacing higher level abstraction with lower level abstraction. Next topic is OLAP servers. We have already seen OLAP servers in data warehouse multi-tier architecture. Mainly three types of servers are available: relational OLAP, ROLAP, multidimensional OLAP, MOLAP, and hybrid OLAP, HOLAP. Relational OLAP server are the intermediate server that stand in between a relational backend server and client front-end tools. They use a relational or extended relational DBMS to store and manage warehouse data. ROLAP server include optimization for each DBMS backend, implementation of aggregation navigation logic, and additional tools and services. Advantages of ROLAP. ROLAP technology tends to have greater scalability than MOLAP technology. Means ROLAP can handle large amount of data and can be used with data warehouse and OLAP system. Disadvantages of ROLAP: limited by SQL functionalities, hard to maintain aggregate tables. Another server is multidimensional OLAP. These servers support multidimensional data views through array-based multidimensional storage engine. They map multidimensional view directly to the data cube array structure. The advantages of the MOLAP: it is optimal for slice and dice operation, performs better than ROLAP when large amount of data. It can perform complex calculation. Disadvantage of MOLAP: it is difficult to change dimension without re-aggregation. MOLAP can handle limited amount of data. Next is a hybrid OLAP server. Hybrid OLAP server is a combination of ROLAP server and MOLAP server. The hybrid OLAP combines the benefits from the greater scalability of ROLAP and the faster computation of MOLAP. HOLAP server allow large volumes of detailed data to be stored in a relational database. Advantages of HOLAP: HOLAP provide both MOLAP and ROLAP provide fast access at all level of aggregation. Disadvantage of HOLAP: HOLAP architecture is very complex because it supports both MOLAP and ROLAP server. Thank you.